Welcome, everyone. We are in for exciting times. If you haven't already heard, we are coming out with a new marketplace alternative to Amazon. It's a very unique application. This has never been done before. And I'm coining this the new age of social selling. So what we're doing actually is we're building out two unique networks. We're doing a business network and a customer network. On the customer network, what we have is a new app called KwikClick. It's free to use, free to share, free to earn from, and it's a marketplace where you can buy products and or services. Then you will get a shareable link that you could share with your friends and family, and you can get paid on sharing or referring products and or services to people that you might have in your circle. So it's a very powerful partnership between the two companies, NewAge and KwikClick, and we'll talk about the two distinct networks that are associated. So here's a quick video on what KwikClick will look like, just to give you an idea of what it's going to look like.
Welcome to KwikClick, where customers can buy, share, and earn. Meet Sam. Sam owns an e-commerce business that sells athletic shoes and running gear. Sam wants to increase her sales without increasing marketing spend, so she decides to list her products on KwikClick. On KwikClick, her loyal customers can get paid for sharing her products with their friends. Sam uploads her products to the marketplace, just like she would on Amazon or Shopify. Meet Laura. Laura is in the market for a new pair of shoes and comes across Sam's brand on the KwikClick marketplace. Laura is able to purchase the shoes and check out like she would on any other e-commerce site. After purchasing, Laura receives a unique quick link that she can share with friends to begin earning quick cash. Her friend Jessica opens Laura's quick link on her phone and purchases the pair of shoes. Because Jessica purchases using Laura's quick link, Laura receives quick cash in her account. After purchasing, Jessica can now share her own KwikClick and begin earning quick cash as well. But KwikClick is more than just your typical referral or affiliate platform. KwikClick rewards customers for sales they directly and indirectly influence. So, for every sale Jessica's new KwikClick makes, Laura will earn additional quick cash as well, making the potential for earning exponential. Laura and Jessica can transfer their quick cash balance to their bank account at any time, or can even use quick cash to make additional purchases in the app. Meanwhile, Sam can just watch as the sales roll in. Best of all, she doesn't have to worry about costs, since she is only spending marketing dollars when actual purchases are made. Start buying, sharing, and earning today at KwikClick.com.
All right, so what we're going to be doing with KwikClick is we're going to enable your everyday average person to harness their influence, and then not only their direct influence, but their indirect influence. And that's what's really unique about this program. It's not a typical affiliate program. So the app is going to be free to use, free to share, free to earn from, okay? And it's going to allow for organic exponential growth. So this is going to be great for companies or brands that want to put their product on the platform. Essentially, they can put their product on the platform with zero ad spend. They determine how much they want to retail an item for and how much they're willing to give up in terms of a referral. But what you're doing is you're harnessing or converting all your customers into potential affiliates or advocates who can now revenue share with your company. And so essentially it's going to drive influencer marketing, but not so much, it's going to work for anyone, but it doesn't have to be someone who has a massive following. And we'll show you numbers just to kind of give you an idea of how even like your everyday average person can make this work and turn this into an income that you can run from your phone, like a phone-based business from pretty much wherever you might be. So word of mouth referrals and recommendations are where it's at. Most people are very comfortable with buying products that are referred to them by someone they like, know, and trust, a friend, family member, colleague, someone that they have had some history with. And so this is really where the market's going. Okay. 89% of women and 83% of men have purchased something inspired by an influencer. 70% of teens trust influencers more than they do celebrities. And there's reasons for that. Usually they're following people that align with them and they're comfortable with and they have similar interests. And so there's more of a trust factor there. 49% of consumers depend on influencer recommendation. And we have 8 out of 10 of those people have purchased something after they seen an influencer promote a product and or service online. Okay, so this is great for micro influencers, nano influencers. It doesn't have to be for big time influencers, although if you do have a large following, obviously you're in a better position, but you can really make this work with really a small following on social media. Now, why micro influencers? Well, they're more trusted, number one. Typically, their following are people that are more aligned with their message, their brand, and kind of what they're trying to achieve, and they're followed more closely because they're usually someone that they have interacted with or they know, and so that bodes well for them. They tend to be a little bit more brand kind of oriented in terms of what they're talking about, or they're trying to promote a brand, whether it's their own personal brand or products and services. Now, the biggest reason, really, in my opinion, is that there's so many of them. We have thousands and thousands of people that have lots of pretty decent following on social media, and you can leverage that. So, and typically their following is loyal, will advocate, and they actually get better conversion than your celebrities do, believe it or not, in terms of percentage. So we're building out 2 networks, like I mentioned. There's a business network and a customer network. So on NewAge is the business network side. We'll talk about that a little bit later. KwikClick is the app. So that's the customer network. It's free to use, free to share, free to earn from, open to anyone. It's going to be open in 80 countries, including China. And we're currently working on opening up all of Africa. So you could truly build out and have a global reach with what we're doing here. So it's a very powerful partnership. And the partnership actually allows for leveraging on a scale never seen, never done, never tried before. And I'll show you some numbers in a bit. So how it's going to work is, let's say you're in the marketplace to buy an item. When you, instead of going to Amazon, Walmart, or wherever you might go to buy that item, you buy it from this platform called KwikClick. When you buy that item, you automatically get a shareable link for that product. It's forever connected to that product, the life cycle of the product on the platform. Now you can share that on your social media platforms. You can email, text, however you get that link to people. When people purchase that item based on your recommendation, you're going to get a commission or a referral, and they'll get a link just like you did. Then they can repeat the process. And so what we're going to do is pay out exponentially in what they call waves. Now, if a company, I'll give you an example on the next slide. When they give up a certain amount, what they're going to do is they're going to do a 50-50 split between NewAge and KwikClick. And I'll show you how that's going to work. Okay, so on the KwikClick side, it's buy, share, earn. Again, free to use, free to share, free to earn from. So there's no signups, there's no monthly requirements. It's just, if you want to buy something, you can buy it from there. If you'd like to promote it and earn a passive income doing so, then you can do that. You're going to get paid in waves. What a wave is, when I reach when I convert a person, say my friend sees a post that I put on a product that they find interesting and they buy based on my recommendation, click on my link, that is going to be my first wave. They're going to get a link just like I did. They could repeat the process. When they convert someone, then That's my second wave. Then when that person does it, then it's going to be my third wave, and so on. So what they'll do is they'll take whatever the available commission is, and they'll cut it in half in as many times as they can until they get down to a penny. And I'll show you an example of that on the next slide. So every person that essentially gets connected to your campaign will be considered your customer, specifically on the NewAge side. And again, no monthly requirements or signups. On the NewAge side, the 50-50 split on the NewAge side, it's going to be converted into points. So you're going to accumulate points or volume on all that activity that happens through your campaign on KwikClick. Now they have something called auto balance. So NewAge is a separate company with a unique compensation plan. We're just coupling two models together to kind of leverage each other, so to speak. And this auto balance feature takes any kind of customer volume that you might have on NewAge product sales, and it will balance them to optimize your pay. This is an industry first, and it's a very unique feature that actually makes this this partnership extremely powerful. So you'll receive 15% on that accumulated volume. And on the NewAge side, you can lock in relationships where you can't do that on the NewAge customer network side or on the KwikClick customer network side. But you can build out essentially a global network, and you can build out unlimited width and depth. And we could talk more about that in a sec. All right, so here's an example of a hypothetical example of what this would all look like. So I have a friend who has a product he wants to put on the platform. It's a consumable item. He wants to retail it for $80. He's willing to give up $25. So he only pays that $25 when he gets a paying customer. Now, KwikClick, the platform, the company is going to keep 20% of that $25. So they're going to keep $5. Then we're going to do the 50-50 split between NewAge and KwikClick. So on the customer network side, on the NewAge side, on the KwikClick side, we're going to use a $10 referral. And we're going to pay that out in waves until we get down to a penny. So $10 can be cut in half 9 times. So we're going to have a total of 9 waves. So I go ahead and promote whatever product it is that I've purchased, and my friend buys that product. That's my first wave. I'm going to receive 50% of the $10. So I'll receive $5 on wave 1. On wave 2, I would receive $2.50. On wave 3, $1.25. And so on until I get down to wave 9, where I would receive 1 penny on every transaction that happens. Now, the idea is organic exponential growth. Your average American has about 250 followers on social media that follow them. Average engagement is 2%. So 2% is 5 people. So we're going to use the power of 5 just to illustrate how powerful this really could be. So if I were to reach 5 people and those people reach 5 people, so we're not talking me reaching millions of people on my own. I'm reaching 5 people that reshare, that reach 5 people, and so on. We understand that not everyone's going to reach 5 people. Some people might reach 50, 5, 10. Some people might reach 0. But collectively, it can grow very, very quickly. So if everyone from wave 1 through 9 reached 5 people, you'd have over 2.5 million transactions. Now, my friend who put his product on the platform is very, very happy because he just acquired 2.5 million new customers in this example. I'm very happy because, hey, I bought a product I was going to buy anyway. I decided to share it. And because I shared it and I reached 5 people that reached 5 people, I made over $40,000 on a free to use, free to share, free to earn platform. Okay. Now, everyone in waves 1 through 9 can pretty much do the same thing I've done. So It's not just me, one person making money, but everyone can participate on the same level. So that's what happens on the KwikClick or customer network side. Again, free to use, free to share, free to earn from. However, if you're also connected to the business network with NewAge, you're going to accumulate points for every transaction that happens on that campaign. So if you have 10 points of volume being converted from every transaction that shows up in your commissionable tree on the NewAge Business Network side, that's over $20 million in volume that you're going to see 15% payment on. So number one, you are getting paid twice on the same activity, same exact campaign, same exact work, but now you're leveraging on a much bigger scale. The points, the accumulation of points do not stop at wave 9. They can continue to happen. So if you happen to stumble across an influencer somewhere there, waves 1 through 9, and they repost that link and they reach thousands or millions of people, every single transaction, you're going to accumulate points that you're going to get paid on that percentage. So it can be very, very powerful. We're talking anywhere from 50 to 75x in terms of the numbers that I'm showing you here. So it's a very powerful way to really build out really a residual or true residual income that can last for a long time. Beyond that, you can build out your network on the business network side of business partners that are looking to do the same thing you are. Okay, so a couple ways to get involved. You can get involved with either the KwikClick side only or both KwikClick and NewAge. So if you're interested in taking a position with NewAge, it's a $25 spot. It holds your spot. We'll talk about that, how you can get that activated so you could earn and actually collect on the volume that comes in through KwikClick. You can start thinking about, we haven't launched yet, so you're early. We like early adopters, and I'm kind of comparing this opportunity to getting involved with Bitcoin when it was $1. And we know how that works. So if you know social media influencers or brands or people that are into network marketing, introduce them to this concept, because they would actually get it. And once they get it, once the light bulb comes on, we're going to convert a lot of people. So you could build out this global network. So if you're interested in the NewAge or both the business network and the customer network, it's a $25 position. Then you can activate at whatever you'd like to activate. If you're only interested in the customer network, KwikClick, let the person that introduced you to KwikClick know when it's available so they can get you on a campaign and get you started that way. Aaron, do you have anything to add? And
yeah, absolutely. So you guys, here's what's going on, and I don't know who's all on here. I know several of you have been here and waiting. Something really important just happened. Well, several things. Number one, you look at two companies that are publicly traded. So NewAge is a publicly traded company that should at the very least double. So we're $500 million, should be $1 billion by the end of the year with what's going on. There's actually a potential where it could be $2 billion by the end of the year because of a couple companies that want to be a part of what we're doing on changing an industry, and predominantly because of what you just saw. So this is something that's happening. This isn't, is it going to take a minute? Yep. Does everything go according to plan? Nope. We're talking about technology. But here's some significant things. I just got access to NewAge, happen to be launching their new technology. So a new app and a new website. They're bringing two companies together and they're structuring it and having it because we're going to be bringing more companies together. So that had to be done, and it's being done. I literally am looking at it right now. That's a big step in the right direction, because everybody was begging KwikClick, don't launch before NewAge is ready, because it would have been, in my opinion, a disaster. So it's happening exactly how it's supposed to happen. I can also tell you that there's one company in particular that I know that on the NewAge side is going to be beta testing some of their products through the KwikClick. And that looks like they will start that. They just got word that the 1st of August, they will start running some of their products through. So we're getting closer. I talked to Fred Cooper here. By the way, there was a few people that were out with Fred here the other day, and he said, as this rolls out, and again, eventually will be around the world. It's not going to open up in 80 countries. I just want to clarify. But ultimately the goal is to get it rolled out. There's people in place in China right now. They are looking to launch specifically Nigeria with KwikClick here, planning on by the end of the year. So you're going to see different markets, but North America, if you're in North America, you should be happy, because we get the whole thing. Some of them are going to launch with just pieces and parts, right, to kind of test their markets. So we're the ones that are launching, like Raj just explained to you, for the most part. Fred said there will be people that won't be able to spend the money that they make. And if you're listening to this, that might sound like, well, that's too good to be true. And you guys, you got to start to wrap your mind around it. So just doing some simple basic math. Raj's friend that wants to sell a product for $80, and he said, hey, listen, I'll give up 25 of my 80. So that's $55, right? Realize in Raj's analogy, his friend just made $126 million. Is his friend okay having you make a bunch of money? What did it cost his friend to market his product? Nothing. You guys, most companies have a 50% margin already built in for marketing. Think about it. The numbers here are astronomical. And if that doesn't grab you, you guys look at what Amazon is doing. $1 trillion. You can't wrap your mind around $1 trillion. You can't. Your calculator on your phone doesn't go that high. Your calculator at your house doesn't go that high. And as smart as Richard Tuggle is, he doesn't even know how many zeros are in $1 trillion. $1 trillion, you guys, if you split that up with every man, woman, and child in the United States currently, everybody would be a billionaire. In fact, the kid that just got born would be an automatic billionaire. Yep, that one too that just got born, a billionaire. That's how much $1 trillion is. All we're doing is revenue sharing. The companies are not giving up new money. They're taking money that's already being earmarked for advertising. And then you go, and I met a guy today, and it's I get that it's for some people hard to wrap their mind around. This guy has no money, and God bless him. He's a full-time janitor, right? He works for a company. And he's like, well, I just got started in Amazon. So true story. He's now spent $6,000 that he didn't have to have somebody teach him what he didn't know, to take $4,000 that he didn't have to buy some little things you put on a whiskey bottle or alcohol bottle that does a identical shot. Okay, so he's got 4,000 of these things, $4,000 of these things coming from China that then Amazon's going to put in their warehouse, and then he's hopefully going to sell those for a profit. So he's got 10 grand that he doesn't have, took out a loan. And if everything works out perfectly, he could make $16,000. Amazon gets 20% off the top just because they can. They got zero at risk. So they got $0 out of their pocket. They're going to use their warehouse space, but they got big warehouses. 16 grand. Okay, so now you made your 16 grand. What do you got to do now to make money? Well, you either got to buy more of that same widget if that's selling. Here's the problem. They ordered it back in March and they're just now getting it here from China. How many of you, first of all, got 10 grand to invest, the time to figure it out, and then you're willing to roll the dice on a widget, hoping somebody else doesn't get that widget faster than you get? Go ahead and let Amazon take 20% off the top, which is great, but they're taking 20% of the profits. Fred through KwikClick is taking 20% of the margin. There's a big difference. The companies are dictating the margin, and you and I get paid through waves. How much does it cost? Waj, I forgot. What did you say? For me to participate in KwikClick, how much does it cost?
Zero.
Zero. So if I'm a company, it costs me zero. If I'm somebody that's going to use it, it costs me zero. I just buy what I would buy through Amazon. Now I'm going to buy it through KwikClick. And then I share it. And here's my prediction. You're going to have somebody that says, oh, they bought, anybody ever buy something on an impulse buy through Amazon? Jane, all your hands and toes should be up. Okay. I'm telling you, this is going to happen. You're going to make an impulse buy and you're just going to hit share because it's going to become a habit, and you're going to forget what you shared. And one of those times it's going to be something that everybody else is impulse buying. And all of a sudden you're going to go, what just happened? Why is all this money showing up in my account? By the way, if you're in the business network and the customer network, you're getting paid daily and weekly. And it can be massive amounts. The business network allows you to capture everything past the penny, which is so significant when you do exponential growth. Vince, you say, what if a person has no product to sell? Well, then obviously they wouldn't. Oh, yeah. Okay. Raj answered that. Thanks. Yeah. KwikClick isn't, you can't just use KwikClick if you have a product to sell. You buy products. Like, I don't have anything to sell on Amazon. I just buy a lot of stuff off Amazon, and they're making a lot of money from me. So again, there's referral fee that you can refer companies to be a part of KwikClick. There's a small little percentage in there for you, but the biggest money, and I'll just do this math and then I'll be quiet unless somebody else has a question, but the biggest money, you guys, is always, it always comes back to number one, the company that put the product on there. Of course, they're going to make the most money. But the second in the entire equation, the second big money is the person that decided to be a part of the business network, because they've got no limit. It's an unlimited potential. So at a $24 product with a 50% margin, doing Raj's 5 buy only, that would only go 8 waves. The company that made the widget that they're giving a 50% margin on, they're happy because they made 5.8 million bucks. KwikClick, Fred's little percentage is 1.1 million. By the way, you can invest in that company when it's already on the bulletin boards. It should be live on NASDAQ. He said sometime mid to late fall. You don't have to, but it might be a good investment. NewAge, the company in that analogy, made $2.3 million, their cut. You have started that campaign and you were part of NewAge, or let's say just through KwikClick, you would have made 8,117 bucks. If you brought the company to KwikClick, you would have made $5,800. And I'm being really conservative in this number that I'm going to tell you next. If you were in NewAge and it just stopped at 8 waves, conservatively, you're 292,000. I don't know about you, Richard, but I don't want to leave $292,000 on the table, especially when it only cost me a one-time less than 30 bucks. I redirect spend about 370 the first time and about $5 a day or $150 a month of best-in-class products that I can get access to through NewAge, who's constantly upgrading and adding some stuff that'll blow your mind. And those numbers are low because NewAge got 2.3 million. And if they pay out 50%, which they do in our other pay structure, that's 1.15 million that they're going to pay out in commissions. Here's the thing. On the NewAge side, there's not 8 waves of people. There's you that's getting the lion's share, and then 3 or 4 people that are in that network that are also getting something. Start to look at the math. What I love math is math doesn't lie. And what I love even more is the margin's already there, or Amazon wouldn't be $1 trillion. So, is there a preferred type of product to sell? Anything that you think somebody might want to buy? So think about it, you guys. What does Amazon sell? Well, I can tell you that they sell about 8 different types of wasp traps. I can tell you that. I think they sell just about anything that anybody wants to buy. And then they sell some stuff that I don't think anybody wants to buy, but yet somebody must buy it because they're selling it. Ultimately, KwikClick, I believe, will compete. I actually personally think in time it'll take over, because who would want to buy through a platform that does not reward them financially when you could buy through a platform that does? Like it's, I'm not real smart, but if I can get paid to shop and share, I'm doing it. Because it's something that comes natural to all of us. This isn't network marketing where I got to go teach you how to differentiate. This is me buying whatever me wants, and then I just share it with my social influence. And if they want it, great. If they don't, I don't care. It didn't cost me any more. And it took about 60 seconds to go, oh yeah, anyway, hey, yeah, so what's going on? And if it goes, it goes. If it goes a little bit, it goes a little bit. Just money just shows up, and you get paid. If you're just in KwikClick, you get paid through the app, and then you can download it in your bank. And there's other ways that you can turn it into cash. If you're a NewAge, you get the KwikClick cash, and you get the little bits of volume. For those of you that don't really understand that, it's kind of like cryptocurrency, but it's real and it cashes every week, right? Like it's real cash. I'm not going to get into the crypto debate. If you love it, God bless you. I can't touch it, but I know volume turns right into USD every Friday, and I love it like you can't even believe. Richard's smiling too. So is there high tech health? Okay, how do I enroll a product? There will be a website when KwikClick is ready. There will be a website where people that have companies that have products and or services, they'll be able to go on, and you'll be able to input your product or service, upload the image, you'll put in the price points that you want, geographical locations that you want. There'll be some other systems in there where you can limit, because there is the potential of selling too fast. That's just as big a problem as not selling at all. So they're gonna put some different parameters in there to help business owners from exploding or imploding, right? And again, that will all be coming. There'll be a video that will walk someone through how to do that. Very, very simple. You guys, this is going to be such a simple process. It's just hard for us to wrap our minds around it, because we don't understand why would somebody want to share the revenue. And my thing back to you is because it's the last frontier. Raj, you want to say something?
Well, I was just going to say, it's also services too. So it's not just physical products. So think about that, especially if you have like a digital product that you can sell. You could duplicate that 1,000,000 times over without adding any overhead costs. And for a company or someone has a product like that, I mean, imagine the kind of reach you can get with something like this. But my question to you, Aaron, is how do you envision this is going to change the marketplace as a whole?
I'm going to tell you that in a second. I'm going to answer Vince, I can tell you right now, just from personal experience, products will be the same or less. And what I'm experiencing is companies are willing to give a little bit even of a kickback to the original purchaser, because they love this platform so much and they understand what it can do. So in most cases, it's going to be the same, but in some cases, you're going to watch it become less. The next question that leads into is, well, I get free shipping with Amazon. No, you don't. You pay for that, right? But anyway, I've already got companies that are saying, hey, listen, the numbers are so much in our favor. Hey, we're going to, if somebody spends $35, we're just going to do free shipping. You guys, the world will shift to free shipping. But my question back to you is, Jane, would you rather have free shipping or a chance to make $292,000? If you guys would just rather keep your free shipping, keep shopping through Amazon. God bless you. The rest of us are going to go to making money, and then free shipping, paid shipping really isn't going to matter.
Not only that, but a lot of companies that are going to use this model are going to be able to reduce their overhead. I mean, if you think about it.
They are, and they're listen. Don't kid yourself. Everybody's going to free shipping.
Right.
Some type of subscription, like it's happening. So that's, again, guys, if you want everything to be perfect and you want it to be just how you're doing your life right now, you know what? Get back with the person that got you on here and tell them in about 12 months to get a hold of you. And after all the bugs and the kinks are worked out, and they might not get a hold of you, just so you know, because people like Raj have set up his business to make millions upon millions of dollars, because he has vision and he is working his tail off every single day because he sees it. And he understands that this is his shot. This is the biggest shot you could ever take, because if you missed the Industrial Revolution, if you missed the Walmart revolution, and if you missed Amazon, guess what? There's only one last iteration, and that's this. Once you start revenue sharing and you're with the company that's cutting into that on a massive scale, there's not going to be another company that can cut into it as big, and they're never going back to any of the other models. And there's nowhere else you can go, because once you share the revenue, once the revenue is all shared, it's shared. So this really is the last frontier, and it's going to take a few pioneers, but the pioneers now, they get all the gold, not just some of it. I mean, it's crazy how that's going to work. But where do I see it, Raj, going? Just what I just said. It's going to get to a point, and this is my opinion. I see the industry of direct sales network marketing being totally obliterated. It's happening right now as we know it. Companies are trying to change and come up with customer models, but nobody can come up with a customer model because they still are only locked in that vision of, I got to sell customers my specific brand of product from my network marketing company. And there's too much competition. So they're not going to be able to keep up with the customer ratio that the government wants to see. So we're going to obliterate that industry. I believe Amazon, and I think Jeff, $1 trillion, you could probably get by on that. I think he'll step away. He might try to buy Fred, who knows? But I don't think Fred would sell to him, to be honest with you, especially because of what we've got our hands on. And I see this, that if you took the top 10 network marketing companies and you took Amazon and you blended it up in a blender and you spit it out with people all over the world buying, sharing, and earning in either one or multiple ways, that's it. And then the last hurrah is going to be what company wants to share the most. And I think those are the companies that end up winning the most. That's it. And you'll get to a point where living life pays you. And that's hard for people to wrap their mind around. But see, several of us have lived in that space for a long, long time. And so it's not that hard to wrap your mind around. We just never realized that we could actually buy anything and get paid. I chose to be with a company, NewAge, that gives me many, many, many options. Like I was just looking at the thing. So I can click on liquid nutrition and I've got 3 or 4 different liquid nutritions. I don't have to just try to sell one. I can click on energy and I got 4, 5, 6 different energy options. I don't have to just do one. And so now, Raj, because of KwikClick, you and I and people like us that understand the power of the business network, you'll make money beyond your wildest dreams in some cases, because it's there. It's already flowing. We're just going to redirect it down the river that's flowing right behind Raj. So anyway, guys, I'm excited. You should be too. Talk about a plan to position how to get started.
Yeah. Started. But
that you guys is, if you're watching this and you're not interested in NewAge, just tell somebody to put you on the list. When the platform launches, they'll send you a link because they're going to have you get in a campaign. You'll make some KwikClick cash, but they want to make sure that they're getting all that NewAge money, because let's face it, they don't want it to go just into the wind. So you can do that. If you want to capitalize on everything like most people, guys, you can lock your spot right now. It's a one-time $24.95. That's going to go up to a whopping $29.95 because of some new technology that's happening. And we didn't want to pay a monthly fee, so they're gonna up that $5. Pretty cool. To activate that spot, so you can lock your spot. God bless you right now, $24.95. Lock your spot. If you want to start making cash right now, you can activate it for as little as $370 worth of products through NewAge. NewAge has 9 different brands that you have options to. All of their products are 100% money back guarantee. You buy some products that you want to try, use them. You don't like them, send them back. Tammy, are you on here? I thought I saw Tammy get on. Maybe she had to get off.
I'm here. I'm here.
There you are. I know you. I heard a rumor you just bought some products to try out from us, right?
Oh my gosh, I've been trying products every month and I've been loving everything I've been using. And I just spent about $500 on skincare. So I'll report on that in about a month.
Okay, so let me ask you a question because I didn't know that. But so did anybody call you to beg you to spend that kind of money on skincare?
No, I reached out to Jane and asked her questions because I was interested because what I've been using, I'm not liking anymore. And so, yeah, so it was me who made the call to Jane to say, what should I use?
Okay. Honest to goodness, for anybody that thinks that this was planned, it wasn't, because I didn't know Tammy was going to be on there, and 2, I didn't know that she just bought skincare, and 3, I didn't know that she called and asked Jane. Do you understand what just happened there? Because for those of you that understand what just happened, that's why what we're talking about is going to work so big. Everything that we're talking about on both sides of the equation just happened right there. And it happens every day. Just now you're going to get in the middle of the flow of money. Money is already flowing. You and I just get to step in the middle of it. And you get to capitalize on stuff that you can't even begin to fathom. So Tammy's going to get paid back on skincare because that she wants to try out. Now, guess what? She's trying it out risk-free. Think about that. Now, Tammy, I got a question for you. One more question. If you like it, do you think that you'll order it again?
Absolutely.
And
I'm just going to add this to it. I have the minimum you need every month is 100 PV. I have no problem spending that every month. In fact, I have to minimize myself. Like I still have my auto ship, and yesterday was just an extra order. So it's one of those things that I have absolutely loved the products. Anybody I've introduced has loved the products. I mean, the products speak for themselves. And I didn't get into this for the products. As you know, Aaron, I got into it for the KwikClick opportunity, but the products are incredible.
Yeah. So one more thing on that point. Were you already spending money on skincare?
I was, and remember our very first conversation, I was like, I loved what I saw so much with KwikClick. I'm like, I'm just going to redirect some of my spending and buy from myself here in my own store. And since these products are all incredible, I have more than loved anything I've tried. I have not liked anything that I've tried. So
love it. So you guys,
very simple.
here's the fun thing. You hear what she said? She's redirected. You guys, everything we're talking about is money that's flowing. But why not get in the middle of the river, right? Why not get in the middle of the flow? That's it. $25, lock your spot. Redirect spend. Use some products. Tammy is not the exception. She's the rule. Richard Tuggle. Richard, how much weight have you lost, Richard, on some of those products that somebody recommended to you one day?
A little over 100 pounds.
Little over 100 pounds. How's that make you feel now, being 100 pounds lighter?
Man, like a $1 million bucks, new man.
Richard, do you have any problem redirect spending $5 a day, $150 a month?
Not at all.
It's simple. Guys, this is simple. Buy, share, and earn, redirect spend, live life, capitalize, and even when you say, well, I'm making enough where I can go ahead and own my life, for most of you, your income will just keep going up because people are going to keep sharing, people are going to keep buying, and you're going to keep earning. So here's the deal. At the end of the day, you guys, it's totally up to you. You can wait and see what happens. Or you can be a part of what's going to happen. And if you want to be a part, get with whoever asked you to get on this video, say, I'm going to lock my spot. I would highly suggest that you activate it, because like a Tammy, and I think I saw Vanessa on here. Vanessa's a whole other story where she was just interested in KwikClick, and all of a sudden she said, well, you guys are talking about these products. I'm going to try some. She had tremendous results. And I mean, she hit a title in our company that typically takes somebody 2 to 3 years. She did it in like 6 to 8 weeks, some crazy thing like that. I mean, it was ridiculous. You guys, it's happening, and it's happening more than you know. There's going to be a day, I'll say in the next 6 months, we'll get on every week, but in 6 months, we'll come back for Christmas. And I will tell you that many people on here are going to go, but I'm in this company or I'm in that company, and this company and that company are going to be part of this company. Well, I know this person and I know that person. And because you didn't reach out to this person and that person and lock their spot, you're going to see them on a Zoom like this. Don't believe me? It happens every single day. I'm watching it happen. You guys, anything from $100 million companies to $500 million companies and up, and the network marketing space are wanting to be a part of this because of this KwikClick phenomenon. And then you've got corporate America that's just sitting waiting in the wings saying, you know, just get the thing up and running. And so anyway, hey, we've took enough of your time, guys. I'll tell you what, lock your spot, get with whoever got you on here, ask them questions. You've got Jane, you've got Raj, you got Vanessa, you got Tammy, you got Richard, you got a ton of people on here that know a lot about what's happening. You just decide, are you going to miss this one? Are you going to capitalize on it and risk that $25 and spend some money and get a little healthier, and in the process, a little wealthier? So thanks, Ross. Appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you, Aaron.